Well, it's a super interesting time. I think the good news is that a lot of people are still buying books, people are still reading, and the evolution of things like TikTok and the huge demand for books through things like BookTok have been really great to see. So it's a really strong industry, and it's remained strong. And there have been, like, for some reason, everybody always wants to say like nobody reads anymore, and like the book industry is on the precipice of disaster. And I've been hearing that for 15 years now, and so I now take it with a grain of salt. I think people love storytelling, they love books. A lot of people love to read, and it's moving online. Like the culture of reading is going online in a way that I think is definitely more positive than negative. Um, the dangers that I see are that Amazon is still super dominant in the space. They sell probably 7 out of every 10 books in the US are sold by Amazon. And I think books are something that are so important to culture and so important ultimately to humanity and the evolution of our consciousness and our society, and this that to have one company in charge of them all, have a kind of almost a monopoly on them, is dangerous. Because of course they decide what books to put in front of people. I don't think that they're malevolent in how they promote books, but all they care about is money. They don't care about the content of the books. They care about selling as many as possible, and it's all algorithmic. So we're trying to push for a more human version of book selling that is in the hands of people. In this case, the people are booksellers, and we have like librarians on the platform. We have charitable organizations on the platform. They're all human beings that are choosing the books that they want to promote. And they do a much better job of bringing important new books and book discovery than big e-commerce retailers. And then I think the other thing that makes me a little nervous about the way the book industry is evolving is that it's becoming more of a hit-based business. There used to be what they call a mid-list author, which is like a whole ton of books that would sell in a mid-range of 10,000 to 100,000 copies. And that has kind of been hollowed out. And now I think because books go viral on the internet and get so big on the internet, like everybody is reading the same books, which means that there's less room at the top. The books that are doing really well have a ton of readers.